Hey guys, Chad Hoover, Kayak Bassing TV. There's a lot of buzz going on around me. There's a guy right here I'm about to pull into the screen, but before I do that, well, that works. Or he can just step in, either way. So we're at Icast 2017. We're on a rocking dock, and the reason that the camera's rocking is because we're at the on-water demo for Icast, and I'm with this guy right here. Let me pull him in.
All right, now's my time.
This is Blake. Okay, Blake's with Nucanoe, and Blake, tell us what you got. You got a new boat for Icast?
That's right, Chad. We got the Flint.
The Flint. Okay, I was gonna spoon feed him and say, what's the name of it? And then he was gonna say the Flint, but he already said it. So what I'm gonna do is just turn it over and say, tell us everything. Give us the length, width, weight, price, all that good stuff. And then I'm gonna get out on the water and give you guys a full review. So Blake, tell us about it. What's it got?
All right, Chad, the Flint, it's a fire starter, man. It's gonna ignite the passions of beginning kayak anglers. People are just getting into the sport.
I see what you did there.
And it's also gonna refuel the fire for experienced anglers that want to get back to the basics, have something, you know, it's high performance, but just simpler.
Okay.
So we're super excited about this new kayak. It's 11'3", 33 inches wide, gonna be about 67 pounds, coming out January 2018.
Wait a second, stop. So we're gonna make sure that we don't do the marketing thing. You said about 67 pounds. Give us a plus or minus on that.
Plus or minus 2 pounds.
Sub 70 pound, 11'3", comfortable seat.
It's got the Pinnacle seat, Chad, same as the Frontier 12, Frontier.
So you guys downsized but didn't downgrade.
Right. We're going high quality, high performance, but just simpler, more streamlined to get that, Chad, sub $1,000 price tag, $9.99 MSRP.
I was gonna set you up for that, man. So here was the thing. They wouldn't tell me the price until I got here, all right? So obviously Nucanoe is a KBF trail sponsor and a great partner of ours. And Christy personally paddles the Pursuit quite a bit. I've jumped in it from time to time and switching in and out because I like to paddle everything out there. But Everett, your pro staff director, kind of alluded to that it was gonna be around 1,000. You're saying sub 1,000.
$9.99.
So a $9.99 fully outfitted fishing boat with a comfortable seat that you can stand up in. And does it come with like anything else? It got rod holders? Is it outfitted? Is it?
Oh yeah, it's got everything you're gonna need. It's got 2 horizontal rod holders. It's got 4 flush rod tubes, so storage for 6 rods. You got 2 kind of little tackle pockets for your Plano boxes on the side gunnels. It's got a combo paddle holder side handle, so your paddle snaps in to the side handle.
What's up, baby?
And just lots of open space and lots of storage. It's got a hog trough channel, so your hog trough can be underneath some of your gear. And so dashboard,
you know
slide
what?
mount.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop talking about it. I'm gonna grab the camera, jump on the boat, and tell you guys what I think. Here we go with the Nucanoe Flint. It's like the essentials of survival. You can make it a spearhead. You can start a fire with it. Oh,
necessary tool of survival.
Start a fire with it.
That's right.
Aha, here we go. The Nucanoe Flint. All right, so without further ado, that's the boat right there. So that's the Flint. Guys, I'm gonna do this first person because I wanna show you the boat. And I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect her here. All right, so right out of the gate, I can tell you one of the things that's cool about it is the rigid handle. Looks like there's a couple of so they got a rigid handle, a couple of rod tip protectors. There's already deck cushioning in there, a little rod and gear management setup in the front. And check this dude out right here. Now this is freaking clever. Look at that. It is a handle that doubles as a paddle holder. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been in this game a long time and I didn't think there was a whole lot of those why didn't somebody think of that already's left. But why didn't somebody think of that already? That right there is clever. That's amazing. And I'm looking forward to getting out on the water and seeing how easy it is to use. So anyway, I got a rod in the rod holder. We're gonna jump in the seat and go check it out. All right guys, I'm in the boat and this is freaking cool. Like, no stability longing. In other words, I'm in the boat, I feel comfortable. There's plenty of stability. I stepped out on the boat, sat down, I actually kind of crossed my feet up and fell back into the seat. Solid platform. I'm 278, no water above the scupper line. I mean, the seat adjusts just like what you're used to, but this thing right here, I gotta say it again, that is freaking clever. It's basically just a paddle holder handle. That is cool. Simply take your paddle, put the handle right there, pop it in, nothing to it. So anyway, now I'm gonna take it out of the paddle holder and go paddle it with this paddle holder. Man, I gotta say, for a short boat, I got it trimmed back a little bit so the nose will be up because I wanted to see how much it would search, and with a powerful stroke, even out away from the boat, it tracks really well. But if I decide to maneuver it and I drag my paddle into a brace, I can get it to turn. So yeah, dude, I could totally run a river in this thing and not be hurting or longing for any additional features. So cool little hog trough tray. There's a hog trough channel the boat, which is pretty cool. You've got rod channels, you got rod tip protectors, you've got little tackle storage over here on the sides, tackle storage right here on the side. Comes with sea deck already installed. All of this, and the fact that it's got a premium seat for sub $1,000, rigid handle in the front, 4 flush mounts. I mean, look at this. There's 4 flush mounts back there. Plenty of storage in the back. Open cockpit flat. These channels are cool because they channel the water and they keep it below the deck so you're not standing in the water. Nothing, everything you need, nothing that you don't. Some of this stuff is probably optional. I'll have to talk to them more on the floor to get into the particulars of 100% everything that comes with it. But for a sub $1,000 boat, for 11'3", 33 to 34 inches wide, I'll forget exactly what Blake said, but I mean plenty of stability. I'm rocking this thing back and forth. Actually, let me just turn it. So that's it sticking. That's me leaning over to the side, paddles out of the water, no trickery, nothing. That's secondary stability, is just sticking. So anyway, guys, I wish I'd have brought a pole camera to put up over the back, but I didn't. And so I got to tell you, for this price, this thing is ridiculous. So I'm going to paddle it back over there, jump in some other boats. Hi, Joel.
Hi, Chad.
And anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. Be sure to smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. Leave a comment below, ask me any questions that you have specifically about this kayak or other kayaks, and be sure to follow along with all of the Icast, you know, sneak peeks and product reviews and walkthroughs and things like that. So I'm gonna head back, jump in another kayak, give you another review. We'll see y'all next time. Ha-ha! All right, so I said I was done, but I'm not, and here's why. The side straddle sitting in this boat, look at this. I'm a big dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna see me in an Abercrombie poster, ever, right? And I'm not the little skinny, hey, go stand on the boat and make it look stable. Look at this. I got my legs in the water, and I got plenty of stability. So if you're like me, and back before kayaks had high back seats and you liked sitting side straddle, this is a cool feature. One of the things I really like to do in shallow water is tiptoe fish, where you turn side straddle, put your feet down, shallow water rivers, shallow water flats. So this is actually pretty dang cool. The ability to sit side straddle, to be comfortable, to not be feeling like the boat's gonna squirt out from under you. This is a solid setup. And while I'm turned sideways, let's go ahead and talk about the back. You know, they got the tracks installed, they got rear access hatch, they got the standard drain in the back that Nucanoe is already, you know, known for. They've got raised decking right here for putting your black pack, your other gear management box up here to get it up out of the water, and 4 flush mounts. But here's what's cool about them. They didn't just slap flush mounts on there. They put one on here that's at one angle and one on here that's at another angle. So you take your rod and you put this one on there, and I should have brought 2 rods, and then you take your other rod and you stick it on there, and it's at a completely different angle. So if we're going down the river, that's really clever because you're not going to catch on overhanging branches, you're not going to run into stuff. And if you turn your reels away from you, this is something that a lot of people don't do. If you turn your guides away from you, turn your reel backwards, when you go past a tree, the tree limb will slide right up that rod tip. It won't catch on any guides, it won't jerk your rod out of the rod holder, and it'll just pop up and you can go right on down the river. So that's a clever design. That's something that, again, can't believe anybody else didn't think of sooner. So you guys be sure to check out the Nucanoe Flint.